Hello, it's Brick Bros UK and we have an alternative build for the LEGO Nexo Knights Glaze Rumble Blade 70315. And we're calling it the LEGO Nexo Knights Glaze Mech Battle, and it includes Glaze Knight Mech, an Ash Roller for the Lava Monster Army, and a small barricade. And if you want to make this, you can check out the step-by-step build tutorial at the end, but first let's review this build. And in this build we managed to use up most of the pieces and only had a few pieces left, as you can see, which you could use to improve the build. Now we were inspired to make this mech after seeing the King's Mech and Black Knight sets and felt Clay deserved one. And both its legs are double ball jointed and the feet have blue slope pieces and bricks bulking them out. And on the side of each leg is a detailed shield and extra parts and pieces creating armor. And from the side you can pretty much see that it's just built up of plates, and there's also handlebar pieces at the top. And these legs can keep the mech upright, but sometimes the body can slip back, so make sure it's balanced right when being displayed. Moving up, its left arm is ball jointed and very flexible, and we've created this spring-loaded laser rifle with the wheel mechanism behind for its power core. And we created some armor for this with bricks and tiles for extra detail. And it's very easy to fire it off at the Lava Monster Army, and it's a fun play feature. And following on, the mech's right arm is one big ball jointed sword, which uses the big grey blade piece with orange lights for detail. And Clay's sword simply clips in to power it, and then you can slice away at the Lava Monster Army. And now we have the mech's cockpit, which is in the centre, and we added this nice sticker tile for detail and the orange armoured guard to protect Clay. And this flips down so you can get to the cockpit. And the cockpit just has a standing area for Clay and sadly no control panel. And then you can pop in Clay with his armor, and then you can encase him ready to fight Jestro. And as you can see on the top plate, it's got its cool emblem, and we thought this was worth showing off so everyone knows it's Clay's mech. And finally, at the back we added these cool dark blue fins to add to its streamlined look, and there's even a clip for his shield which we thought would be handy. And that's Clay's Knight Mech. And up next it's the Ash Roller for the Lava Monster Army, and this was a cool creation, and we added the big wheels at the front with small ones at the back so the Ash Roller can crush any knights like a monster truck. And at the front are these sharp silver spikes for ramming the knights' defences. And above these is its armoured panelling, which has silver slope pieces and this big gun on the front for its firepower, and it creates a cool menacing look for the vehicle. And we extended the sides with grey plates decorated with orange and grey pieces, giving the top a sort of bow-like look. And both of these can flick forward like pincers, so you can, if you want, pin down or attack the mech. And inside you can see how the big gun's made with an orange cone brick on its front with silver plate covering the black gun inside with spring-loaded missile on top. And then when you're ready you can roll in and fire the gun at the mech, which adds to play. And behind the gun are these two standing areas for the minifigures, and we also created an orange chimney stack which we thought would be useful for the roller's exhaust. And as you can see there's a third wheel in the centre to help it roll better over carpet. And finally you can clip in the lava soldiers ready to roll out, and that's our really cool Ash Roller. And lastly we made a barricade for the knights from blue and grey plates, just as something extra you could use in play. And it's a simple build which you could put Clay's bots behind to find cover in battle. And that's our LEGO Nexo Knights Glaze Mech Battle Alternative build, and this build was requested by some of you guys, and we are so glad we made it because it was awesome to create a mech for Clay and Ash Roller for the lava monsters from one vehicle. And Clay's mech is very flexible with sword and laser rifle, which will pack a punch in battle, and the encased cockpit will be useful for protecting him, and we were pleased with its final look. But to be honest, our favourite build was the Ash Roller, with its big wheels at the front, big gun in the centre and pincer weapons, and it's a cool vehicle for the Scurrier and Ash Attacker to drive in. And the barricade was just an extra but should be useful in play too, and hopefully if you like these builds and want to make them, here's that step-by-step tutorial. And that's the finished build, and now you should have a clay mech, ash roller and barricade to enjoy, or perhaps you've taken inspiration from the builds to make something more awesome. Hope you enjoyed a Brick Bros UK alternative build, and don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to Brick Bros UK.